A message to Anjam Charlie. We, the English Defence League, will contest your kindness as our forefathers did, relentlessly pursuing you in our quest to see all Sharia banished from our great democratic country. Long live the free.
And what was the point of what you just did?
The point of this was we've been labelled as Nazis and racists by the media, and we feel that the government and the media and the Islamic community feel the easiest way to deal with this problem is to label all of us as fascists and Nazis. But we're not fascists and we're not Nazis, and we're actually standing up against the fascists. The Islamic extremists are the most fascist, racist people that anyone has ever come across. So we've done this today to show that we hate Nazis. We don't agree with extremism. We are a multicultural group of people. We're a black and white organisation where anyone can join. We're just here to stand up against extremism.
You see, Nazis! I've heard certain people are in this demonstration today. Eddie Stanton is one of them. Nazis! We do not welcome Nazis! There's a lady here today, a Caribbean lady, who has flown here today from the British Virgin Islands. She's flown here from the British Virgin Islands. We have West Indian youth here today. We have Sikhs here today. And it is our respect of every one of those communities that Nazis are the enemy. You will be treated as the enemy. And the fact that we're 4 years in and you still ain't got the message that you're not welcome on the streets of the English Defence League is disgraceful. We have burnt the swastika, we've chased you out of Luton, we've chased you out of Birmingham. When will you get the message that Nazis are never welcome in the English Defence League?
The group's about 2 years old and the police aren't quite sure how to classify it.
That is because the police did not classify it as far right. It invited in all religions and all races, including Muslims.
They're vehemently anti-Islam, yet also have non-white and gay members.
That is right, because Tommy is not a racist.
So in a moment, I'll talk to their self-styled leader, Stephen Lennon, the man who goes by the pseudonym Tommy Robertson. Well, Stephen Lennon of the English Defence League is here now. English Defence League, what are you defending England from?
Sharia law, Islamism, the complete spread of militant Islam.
Note that Tommy said militant Islam. The interviewer Paxman will now try to get him to blame all Muslims. He will continually refuse to listen to what Tommy Robinson is saying.
Which we're seeing in our towns and cities across the country.
And yet you say you're not against Muslims.
No.
They could join your organisation, but you are against Islam.
We're against Islam taken in its 7th century barbaric form.
Paxman yet again trying to distort what Tommy says, being against all Islam, Paxman is trying to get him to say, when Tommy is completely stating it quite clearly, it's against the extreme form of Islam.
Well,
Which
your
when it's
direct
taken,
quote is, I'm not against Muslims, just Islam.
Against militant Islam.
Now Paxman, the third attempt to distort what Tommy has just said.
And when I say Islam, taken in its 7th century barbaric form. In my first speech, I said there are 600 Muslims serving in the British Armed Forces who are doing a hell of a lot more than most of us. Yeah? If you attack a Muslim woman walking down the street, you're a coward. If you attack a mosque, you're a moron.
With the Sikh community, you can't get a better community in this country. You can't. They are so British. They celebrate St George's Day. The 88,000 turban-wearing Sikhs died in the World War. These are the best people I've ever met in my life, the Sikh community. The best. And it's criminal that they should be getting any backlash anywhere. It's criminal that innocent Muslims are getting it, yeah? But Sikhs is completely criminal because they love our forces, they love our troops. And there's a group of Sikhs that have been protesting for 4 months outside Downing Street. They're going to be there tomorrow as well. They're protesting against a Sikh fella who's on death row back in India. Now, they've been doing this non-stop. They've been doing it in shifts. Out of respect to them, I want everyone to understand that they were fearful. I understand their fears because of the media hype that's whipped up around it, but they've got nothing to fear. I ask everyone to show respect tomorrow across the country, show respect to the police.
We couldn't ask, and no one could ask for a better minority group, a more loyal, a more patriotic, a more hard-working group of people. So the fact that after September 11th, Sikhs were killed, after the Lee Rigby killing, a Sikh was murdered in a horrific attack in response to it. So by morons. So yeah, I think if I've got any sort of platform, I want to show the great side of the Sikh community where they stand on all of these issues. They've been fighting against Islamic extremism throughout their whole history of their religion, of their community.
We're doing a vigil here in solidarity with Manchester. We've got a great banner outside that says the Sikhs stand with those who lost their lives in Manchester.
Although it's left to our platforms to educate people.
Definitely.
I think the BBC should be educating them. I think everyone in this country should know everyone should know the sacrifices the Sikh community made throughout history. Yeah, for Britain as well, from the First World War, Second World War, and I think they should know now the contributions that they make into our country. Because I know, I've looked into Sikhism so much. I've spent a lot of time over the years meeting with groups, organisations, and I just want people that follow me to understand exactly what I do.